3-1 by Iraq at the Raja Mangala Stadium in the Thai capital of Bangkok, a city that has been a party scene for a lot of Australians over many years, will more resemble a morgue after that result. Let's have a look at some of the action again as it unfolded through that second half. And as Mark Viduka quite rightly said, and I thought he was bang on, whilst not playing well, they had control of the game until this howler from Schwartzy has put the team right back on their heels. A team, if not down in confidence or prima facie self-belief, they were certainly physically struggling, and this is exactly what you don't need, Tony.
I think even just looking now, the defensive line is actually too deep. You know, that's 25, 30 yards in there, sitting on the 6-yard box. So that's something already that there's a problem that they have to be pushed up more, because a ball like that wouldn't have happened, and we might be in a situation where that goal wouldn't have ever happened, and then, you know, you say at 0-0, it's a different ball game.
Well, it wasn't great at half-time, but 2 minutes into the second half, Brett Emerton, who was much better value tonight, great cross for Viduka, who scored what was shaping up to be his most important international goal, gave Australia a lifeline. It was 1-1, and again, from that point on, Ange, they had the run of the game. Whether it's tiredness, whether it's disinterest, whether it's lack of focus, whether it's couldn't be bothered, the two shocking errors from that point on have just rolled the red carpet out for Iraq and pretty much invited them on a saloon ride into the quarterfinals.
Well, we've got some major problems defensively. The bloke sitting next to me, he retired a year ago. We've lost Tony Popovich, we've lost Craig Moore, key players from a defensive position, and it's been quite evident, not only in this game but in the games leading up to it, that we've got some problems at the back. Luke Wilkshire is not a left back, not a left fullback. Paddy Kisnorbo has struggled at international level. Lucas Neal has been very poor in the two games we've played. I thought Brett Emerton was better tonight. He worked hard, got forward. We've got some real issues at the back there, and you know, they came out tonight. Like you said, quality ball by Akram. Again, you know,
he's too good a player to be all over the place.
And I don't want to take away from the Iraqi team, because again, I think we overlook the fact that we're playing some good sides here, and we can't underestimate that's a super ball and not a bad
Look
finish.
at all the yellow shirts, though.
But
I mean, really and truly. And Paddy Kisnorbo, God bless him, he got dragged completely out of position. Brett Emerton didn't need any of the cover he was receiving. And Akram, like a laser, with that radar of his, just a beautiful, beautiful footballer, and it was very, very difficult. In fact, as history will record, it was impossible for Australia to turn that situation around, and the space around their penalty area at this point, it was ugly.
It was ugly.
It's a train wreck. It was a train wreck, and Australia mathematically are still alive, according to the rules of the AFC, are still alive. But fair dinkum, it's Friday night. Australia are supposed to play on Monday. In fact, they will be playing on Monday. We'll have to wait and see what Graham Arnold does with the team, but fair dinkum, Lazarus will have nothing on this lot if they get out of it.
It will be a remarkable turnaround. Let's not forget, out of the sides we've seen, Thailand have been the most impressive.
Yeah.
So that's not an easy one, and I know we're talking about...
Well, where conditions... Well, that's the thing, Ange, Tony. Where conditions have been an issue, and I'm prepared to put a large slice of it on preparation and being attuned to these conditions. Well,